Hello everyone, welcome back to BrightMind CBSE Class, where learning becomes easy, smart and fun. In our last lesson, we learned about the types of fractions like fractions, unlike fraction, unit fraction, proper fraction, improper and mixed fraction and unit fraction. So today we are going to learn a very interesting topic. Today we are learn about the equivalent fraction. What we will learn today? Equivalent fraction. So let's begin. There were two fractions that although they use different numbers, they actually represent the same thing. Okay, let's understand with the example. So I will write here one fraction. It's suppose I will write here 1/2, and let me draw a 1 pi, a round circle, and I will cut this pi into two pieces. Okay, and one piece I will fill with the lines, and imagine this lining piece of I will eat. Okay, so I eat one piece, so it means I have eaten 1/2 of this pie, right? Half of this pie. Okay, now I will draw another pie. Here I will draw another pie. So I will also cut this pie into not into two pieces. I will cut this pie into four pieces. Okay, so again I will fill this pie, this 4 pie of pieces. I will fill two pieces with lining, and suppose I eat this two pieces also. Okay, so here is this pie of the denominator is what? This is 4. Okay, in two pieces, what if I divided this pie into 4 pieces? So here denominator is 4, right? So, and instead of eating one piece this time, in previous pie I have ate one piece. Now this time I have ate two pieces. So I could say that 2/4 of the fraction. So what I will write here? I will write here 2. 2/4 of this pie I ate. Okay, so well, if we look these two figures, we can see that I have eaten the same amount of the pie, right? I have eaten the same amount of the pie. It means these fractions are the same thing. These fractions are the same thing. Okay, if we say that I ate 1/2 pieces of pie, or if I say 2/4 of a pie, it turns out of that they turned out the same amount of the pie. Right? So that's why we are saying those two fractions are equivalent. 1/2 and 2/4 are both are the equivalent. So let's take one more example. Okay, so if I take let me draw one more pie. Here I will draw a one more pie, and I have divided it into 8 pieces. So let me divide this pie into 8 pieces. 2 piece, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Here these are the 8 pieces of pie. Now instead of eating one piece and two piece, here I will eat how many pieces? I will eat 4 pieces, right? I will eat 4 pieces. here this lining part I have eaten. How many pieces I have eaten? I have eaten all the 4 pieces. So first I will write here denominator is 8 and how many pieces I ate? 4. So I will numerator is the 4. So all if we check all 3 pie, here is the all 3 pie, we ate half of the pie. We ate, if you check it closely, we ate half of the pie. So half, half, half and half. Okay, right. So half of the pie. So we see that 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 and that also is equal to 4 by 8. Okay. Now, do you see a pattern here? If we just look at the numerical relationship between 1 by 2, 2 by 4 and 8 by 4, 4 by 8, sorry. Well, to go from 1 by 2 to 2 by 4, we multiply the denominator. The denominator, just as review, is the number on the bottom of the fraction. We multiply the denominator by the 2. So, let me multiply this denominator by 2. Okay, for your understanding, it will be clear. So I will multiply by the 2. Here I will also multiply by the 2 and here is also I am multiply by the 2. We also multiply the numerator by the 2 and here we also multiply by the 2 numerator also we also. And we do the same thing here and that makes sense because if I double the number, if I double the number of the pieces of the pie, then I have to eat twice as many pieces of it to the same amount of pie. It means I eat same amount of pie, same amount of portion of the pie at twice, right? Here one time, twice time and here is also twice time. Okay. So hope you understood. Okay. So let's take one more example. So I will written here. Let me take one more example. I will write here 3 by 4. Okay. So as we do same way, we multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number, we will get an equivalent fraction. So if we multiply the numerator, suppose we multiply the same number, numerator and denominator by 7. I will take 7 here and I also number 4 multiplied by the 7. Okay. So we will get the number, if we multiply 7 times 3 is equal to 21 and here 4 times 7 is equal to 28. We can say vice versa, 7 times 3 or 3 times 7, 7 times 4 or 4 times 7. Okay. So we get the number 21 by 7 and here 7 by 7. And so 3 by 4 and 21 by 28 are equivalent fraction. What are these? These are the equivalent fraction. These are the equivalent. Here I will take 5 by 12. Okay. So suppose I will multiply the number 3, 5 into 3 and 12 into 3. So it will come, the number is 15 by 36, right? So if I write denominator here is 36, So if we multiply the denominator by 3, we also have to multiply the numerator by 3. So we get 15 by 36, same thing as 5 by 12. Okay, so that's all in our example. Hope you all understood equivalent fractions. If you enjoyed and learned from this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to BrightMind CBSE Learning. Keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, every day is a great day to learn something new. See you in the next video. Bye. Thank you.